Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, we're going down the driveway. I just went uptown and washed the truck. If you missed it, I put a premiere out yesterday on Come On Homesteading, showing one heck of a day, let me tell you. It was a long one, costly one. And the aftermath was me needing to clean the truck and up underneath too, real good. It's about 45 degrees here this morning, so it was cold and wet, especially laying down, getting up underneath the truck the best that I could. It ended up, the car wash takes $1 for each round, which is unheard of these days. That's very, very cheap. And it took 10 rounds, so $10 just to clean the truck. Then it took me another $3 just to clean the car wash, because when I do have mud, it wasn't real thick mud and stuff. It was because it was so soupy. It was just, so it wasn't like a lot of huge clumps and stuff like that, but it was just a lot of mud. And so then I pressure washed the whole stall, car wash stall and stuff. It took $3 to get that back like I found it. I always do that if I gotta spray off mud and stuff. I always wash the pavement whenever I'm done and get everything to go down the drain and stuff like it's properly and stuff like that, because for the next person coming in and also for whoever owns the car wash, I grew up in a small town with mud trucks and all that other stuff, and I would pull into the car washes and see just people just spraying their stuff off and leaving it destroyed. So I'm not that guy. So $13 later, I got my truck somewhat clean. I still got to do the inside from where my boots were hitting the plastic and all that other stuff, and the mirrors a little bit. Looks like a little bit of mud got missed like right up against the mirror that it's hard to get that wand to. And I sprayed off up underneath really good. I think next time I go to town where there's a car wash that does the underneath spray that you drive through, I think I'm going to go through one of them just to get any little bit up underneath there that I missed, like in the center of the truck and stuff. But yeah, it needed to be done. I was whooped yesterday, and I had to do a lot of editing. I edited out that premiere. Also, a Fired Up Friday. Put a Fired Up Friday yesterday as well. And man, that was some good food. Good food. And put that out, and then also put the Keeping It Real out that y'all seen. So yesterday was a busy office day, and just to give my body a little bit of time to recover, because that was a long day, long day. And today I wanted to get up and get all of that stuff off my truck, because that orange clay just sitting on white will stain your paint job. So got all that off. I've been from White Rock Terra. I got a long time ago, probably 6 months ago, I got some sourdough starter that dates back 2,000 years, and I've had it in my refrigerator. And I started making it come alive and grow a couple of days ago while she was here, so I could get some lessons on it. And I got it all the way up to about that in a half-gallon mason jar, and I cut it this morning, and then started over because I missed its peak. So now I got some in the refrigerator as a backup to start again whenever I'm ready. And I don't know, it's probably going to end up being probably about that tall in a half-gallon jar before it's over with, which I'm told is a whole lot of sourdough. So I haven't made it to the process of actually folding it and what you call it, shagging it and all of that. That'll be today, later on today. I am starting to edit the tiny house video today. I'm going to try to get it out tomorrow at the latest Sunday. I'd like to do it tomorrow because Super Bowl is Sunday, but if I do put it out Sunday, I'll put it earlier in the day before all the Super Bowl festivities start and all of that. But that's going to be a long edit, and I got a busy weekend, and plus I got to go to a Super Bowl party at Oryx Littlefield and Sunday as well. and I got a couple other things planned tonight and tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of it. I also put the TV back up in the tiny house. I took some vapor barrier stuff that y'all have seen me put on the roof and other places over the insulation in the cabin and all that, to close off the door to the new room of the tiny house, because it's a big open door, and there's no insulation in there and stuff. So it's getting colder, and it's supposed to be pretty, not freezing, but cold here coming up, and that heater's not going to be able to keep up. So I went ahead and did that this morning, got that up, got the TV up, and then went ahead and cleaned the tiny house and washed dishes and all that other stuff. So it's been a busy morning. It's about noon right now, but it's been productive. And as soon as I get back, I'm going to clean the interior of the truck, go ahead and get that done. Then I'm going to sit in front of the computer and start working on that video for you guys, because I'm excited for y'all to see the tiny house. It's another reason why we're doing a truck vlog today instead of at the cabin, because it's almost impossible to not show, because it's completely different. And I mean completely different. Hold on, we're going up a hill right now. I'm gonna have to bring in some more rock for the old hill right there. It's been about a year since I put that shale down, and all these rains and snows and everything else has washed it down, and that shale gets pretty slick too when it gets wet. I also unhooked the trailer. The trailer's got mud and stuff on it too, but I'm going to use the pressure washer here at the house probably sometime this weekend or early next week, and spray it off, because it's only right there at the front. I didn't want to do the truck because I knew it was going to take a long time and a lot of water, so I didn't want to do it here at the house and cause a big mud pile right here in my driveway, because I got to be somewhat close to the tiny house for the pressure washer, because it's not one of the gas powered ones that you can run on down the street. So that's why I went to the car wash to do it, but I still need to do the trailer. The back of the trailer is not too bad, but where those tires were spinning, spraying mud all on the front of the trailer, I want to get that off, because it does have the trailer brakes and the big old bulldog thing for jacking it up and all that other stuff. I want to spray it all down real good, re-grease everything, and yeah, get it good to go, because that trailer I use for a lot of stuff, a whole lot. I feel like I got a trailer on my truck about half as much as I drive my truck, so definitely want to get that situated. I also already cleaned up all the mess around the construction site that we did, and stacked everything up neatly, and it's ready for the next phase. As soon as I get the trailer washed and everything, I'm gonna go and get all of the stuff to build the pig pen for the pigs that's coming. My original plan was the day I went out to Mike's to take those trusses and 2x8 by 20 footers out there. The goal was to go out there, unload that, and then I was going to go to town and Tractor Supply and Lowe's or whoever had the best prices, and get some T-post and some of the cattle panel and stuff like that, and start making the pen down there. That was one of the reasons why we was moving those trusses, because that area, like I said in the video, will be where the pigs are at, and it'll just expand from there, both directions. But that didn't happen, because I didn't get home that night until 9 o'clock after getting stuck and all of that other stuff. And by the time that trailer was unloaded, I wasn't loading anything else. I was donezo. But yeah, that's just a little update one, guys. Tiny house is right there. You're gonna be shocked at what it looks like now. It looks really good. I like it. I'm trying to decide now, do I want to just stay on the outside and wrap that up, or do I want to go on the inside and get it to where I can move into it, because then I can always do the outside. More than likely I'm going to start on the inside, especially with cold weather coming. I really need to get the insulation up in there and get it kind of sealed up in there, so I can control the temperature a little better in there. and that'll also allow me to start making steps to move in there full time, and freeing up the cabin to start moving stuff out. I do have my niece SKW Lifts. I'll leave her little at SKW Lifts in the description if you want to go check her out. She's coming up March 21st through the 24th, I think. Very excited about that. She's wanting to come hang out with Uncle David, and that's awesome. It'll be the first time she's been up here by herself. Every time she's been up here, there's been like Freedom Weekend or something, and you know, my attention is everywhere in events like that. So it'd be nice to just have some one-on-one time with my niece. She's such a sweetheart, and so really looking forward to that. I'm gonna hold off on starting to demo the cabin until she makes her trip, because that way she has a bedroom in the cabin. And but after that, as soon as she leaves, that's when the cabin disassemble is probably gonna start. I will start making steps before then of having the foundation kind of formed out, and maybe even the concrete by then. That way when I do take down the cabin, it's ready to just go. And so yeah, a lot of big stuff coming up, guys. Big stuff going on. A lot of jangle though. A lot of jangle. I'm gonna have to be very careful and really budget and don't get too ambitious, right? And kind of take it slow and steady, because building prices are still quite expensive right now, like a lot. I really need a sawmill. I can't swing the $8,000 right now to go get a sawmill. That other one it's not the right deal for such a big project or anything like that. So I am going to get it fixed again, just for small projects, and to be able to give it back to SLR and Country Road Cure better than I got it. But it's definitely not one that I want to fix and then do a lot more sawmilling with. It's hard to get exact cuts and stuff with that. It's just an older mill, and it's seen its better days. So it's great for like little hobby stuff, like if you're going to make some raised beds and stuff like that. But to try to make all kinds of lumber and stuff to build and all that, yeah, not so much. Not so much. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us on this one, guys. I hope y'all having an amazing weekend. Hopefully y'all had an amazing week and took a lot of steps closer to your goals. Hopefully y'all did something nice for somebody this week, guys. Now, reach out, talk to somebody you ain't talked to in a while. Come on. Y'all have a good day.